Hello, everybody. Give me a second, and we'll be playing Oblivion on the live stream. Hitting buttons. There we go. It should be public now. Hello, everybody. That should do it. Okay. So, we're going to be playing some Oblivion today. I figure like 2-3 hours, something like that. Not a long stream. Just long enough to clear up some shenanigans, waiting on something. And in addition, I'd like to make a little bit of progress. So, that's what we're doing. You'll notice that my lips are no longer bright red. And that is because I now have prescription medication that is working. Oh boy. Painful is what I will call. Like everyone thought, oh, you'll have lipstick for Halloween. No, not now. No, it's pain and suffering. So thankfully, everything's almost back to normal. I have medication on the lips now, so it's no longer burning, no longer suffering. Anyway, let's see here. Oh, yes, I did, for those who missed out, I did a modding guide for Doom. If anyone is interested in playing modded Doom, I absolutely positively have that on my YouTube channel now. So, I explain how to do it. Let's see, what else do we have here? Yeah, I've been too busy for video games too. The reason I make videos when I'm busy is because I'm able to like take 10-20 minutes and do a bunch of editing or do a bunch of grabbing footage or whatever. Like I can knock out a video in 20-minute segments across several days if I'm busy. Whenever I'm taking a break. And whereas live streaming, obviously, if I'm going to do a 3-hour live stream, I have to actually be here for 3 hours uninterrupted, you know. But that's kind of how it works, is I can knock out a video in many 20-minute segments. Oh boy. Anyway, we are in the Archaeologist Guild, I believe. Let's go over the character really quick. So this is Myra. We are playing as a high elf with scary alien eyes, extra spooky. And we are level 31, as you can see from our factions. We're a Tyro in the Archaeologist Guild, which basically means we're at the lowest rank. Let me see here. So the really cool thing about that RDW is that we just click delete on that shit, right? Not because I how do I phrase this? This is not the channel to talk about those things. Lol. Let's see. All right. Wow. That is high quality content right there. That's pretty damn funny, actually. Hold on. Let me mess with something. Oh boy. Twitch is telling me things that I don't need to know, but that is amazing. I've never had that happen before. That's super funny. You voted for Farkoth? Something like that, yes. But, seriously. I'm gonna restart the game really quick. That is amazing. I've never had that happen. Before. That the window decided to go kind of crazy. Yeah. Terrifying. That was extra special, let's just say. Now, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So I will say one thing about the election, and that is that I found a reliable source for information on the election. So we won't be talking about it here on this stream or in the chat or anything. I'm just pointing out that there is, in fact, a reliable source for news, as you can see. It's that's all I'm saying. Okay? Very good. Very good. Let's get going now. I'm just waiting for this loading bar to finish loading. There we go. Alright, same deal. You say I look younger than before? Oh, that's because I lost weight. I lost like 60, 80 pounds since I started streaming. Alright. My belly is still kind of as big as it's ever been, but legs, arms, face, all of it's all of it lost weight. Yeah. Let me see here. Is there anything else we need to do? No, I think we're good. I think we're good. So, was gonna say that we're an associate in the Archaeologist Guild. We're the Grand Champion of the Arena. We're the owner of the Gold Horse Courier Service. We are the Countess of Kavach. So you may wonder, oh well, how long have we been playing then? If we are all these things, and yet still an apprentice in the Mages Guild. Oof. Major oof. But seriously, we've been playing for 165 hours on this particular playthrough. So, in any case, if we go over to the journal, let's see. We have introduced everyone. We should now talk to Tev for our first assignment.
Such charm. How can I refuse you?
There we go. How could he?
Have you acquainted yourself with the others?
Yes, I have.
Good. Now you're ready for your first assignment.
Yes. We're going to be doing archaeology, everybody. As you know, the evil lizards are prime archaeologists. What's my... well, let's ask a little more about the guild.
Originally, this institution was founded by Wymir Solan to aid him in his alien research. Tragically, however, Solan was killed in a tunnel collapse while excavating one such ruin. After that, Calreither, Solan's most trusted apprentice, was elected headmaster, and he remains so to this day.
We actually talked to Calreither, and he drinks a lot. Like, his room is just full of bottles. There's bottles everywhere. He drinks. I think he's trying to hide something. I've been properly acquainted, though. What's my first assignment?
Just a week ago, we've discovered a new, never-before-seen type of ruin. We call it the Spire. No one's sure to whom it belonged, but it's certainly not alien, not Adric, as far as we can tell. One thing's certain, though, it is ancient.
So there's an ancient spire that they don't know where it came from.
Excavation work has already begun on the spire itself, but there is also an elaborate cave system beneath it that we like to excavate.
Archaeology, as in like IKEA. I mean, I do have I do have an IKEA shark here, rather big actually. Let's see here.
Below the spire lies an enormous subterranean antechamber, much of which has caved in. I suspect there's a way around to the other side, but we've heard strange noises coming from deeper in the cave. As is, it's too dangerous for us to excavate down there. I need you to clear out a passage so that we can get through to possibly other chambers.
Possibly.
Be sure to take along a sturdy weapon and be careful not to damage any artifacts. Good luck.
So the sword I'm using, someone asked what sword I'm using. I figured it would be right for an alien to use Alicia's sword, and that's what we're using. Technically, we're supposed to turn this into the what do you call it, the Adventurers Guild for a like 100 gold or something, but it's the strongest sword I've ever seen, so I've been abusing it. I'll be taking these Valrus stones.
I didn't
You won't get away with
see
this.
a thing.
Such charm. How can I refuse you?
Thief! Thief! No bounty. Am I kicked out of the guild? Yeah, I'm still a tyro. Thief!
Yes. Oh, great and mighty Grand Champion. Is there something you need? Can I carry your weapon? Shine your boots? Back rub, perhaps?
Follow your esteemed Grand Champion.
Golly, you're the best. I'm going to follow you and watch you and worship the ground you walk on. Let's go.
Did you know that the Adoring Fan has died more than 4 times in our run so far? Always on the 3rd day, he rises once more. True.
It's my pleasure. Please continue.
I'm gonna pay you off.
Take your time.
Nope, you like me enough. Good.
Make it quick.
She doesn't like me.
Make it quick. Handsome. I appreciate the gesture. I'll take that, and thank you very much.
See, I stole in front of her, so she's like, thief! Thief! She hates me. She hates me, but I just paid her some money, and she's like, huh, you steal things, so what? No big deal.
You too.
So what I'm actually going to do, because that was fucking terrible, I'm gonna go ahead and reload and just talk to him really quick, exhaust his dialogue, and not steal the Valrus stone. I had no idea it would reduce her reputation to 10. Okay, that's a problem. Oh, jeez. Cough, cough. Yeah, out of all my little toys, I'd say Ulfric Stormquack is my favorite. Yeah. Definitely. Is anything in my loadout a new mod? I don't think it is. I don't think anything in my loadout is new. Let's see. How long has this loadout been running? What? 4 or 5 months so far, and I've been playing it for, you know, how many hours now? Let's see. Let's find out. Yeah, 165 hours. So nothing in this is new. None of it.
Yeah, have you acquainted?
I'm just gonna skip through the dialogue here real quick, because we already listened to it before the reload. And now,
That's
let's go.
all, then.
You killed the Adoring Fan every playthrough? Well, I mean, he will always rise again. The Adoring Fan can be killed an infinite number of times, and will always return. Now, as I was saying. So, we are gonna check out the Spire. It looks like the Spire is located... Well, I don't have a proper waypoint until I go outside. To the Great Forest! Very good. A quick stream. Yeah, only like 2 or 3 hours, probably. I want to get Vampire Survivors done. I just want to do this first. We're waiting for some stuff. Alright. Need to find the Adoring Fans phylactery. There you go. Alright. Where was I going? Ah, yes, I was going to hit the map. As someone said, it's a stone, Luigi. You didn't make it. Okay, we go down this way. Oh. Yeah, we're good. We're good. You said it worked for Elon. Again, like, it's a purchased company, Elon. You didn't make it. Seriously, like, when they talk about Tesla and stuff like that, and SpaceX, and, basically everything Elongated Muskrat takes credit for. It's a purchased company, Elon. You didn't make it. Alright, we got an imp here. Kill it. To be fair, he knows what companies to purchase. I'll give him that. Even if, like, 2/3 of his interests don't pan out, you know, he convinces other people to spend money on his behalf, which is cool. Yep. Dark Brotherhood, you killed lots of... Yes, I've seen that happen. Getting kicked out of the Thieves Guild... You don't actually get kicked out of the Thieves Guild. You have to pay a blood price, which is usually gigantic. But you can always come back. Okay, what is that castle over there? I don't recognize that castle. I recognize that standard. I've seen it in real life. But, huh. What is this? No, it's activated remotely, so I don't get to go in here. It's a castle, though. How strange. Wait, there's a fort over here, too. Fort Robeck.
Well met.
Conjurers.
You too.
Aren't you guys usually hostile? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, all these guys.
Good day.
Apparently the Conjurers are not hostile right now.
Farewell.
I have no idea why. Rejoin the guild under a false identity. You have to pay the blood price. Everyone knows who you are. They've got the same sense as the guards. You know, the scum sense that the guards have? Oh, what's this down here? Song of Pan... Oh, God, everyone, we're all underwater. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. Where the heck are we? There's no lighting in here. It's all Fulbright. It is so strange. I'm wondering why I can't... Wag! Wag! Is this the castle? I can't get in this way. Valandra Shady Shade, it's, hold on. Maybe this one? No. This one. There you go. This area must be for a quest. Because the door is locked and cannot be picked. Requires a key. They are drowning. It's funny as hell. Rog! Okay, we got 2 of them. Well, screw this. I thought, you know, maybe it'd be okay, but it was not. What's this? The Order of the Knights of the Nine was... Why? Why do I need to know about this? I don't understand. That is so strange. Okay. Here's good. We're not going down there. Gotta babysit the AI. I know. The Aedra, or the Ada, or spirit, Penel is believed to have been sent as an avenger by shore. I see. Unusually holds ties to Akatosh, a deity from a different pantheon. Oof. Well, Shazar, you mean. Shazar. Okay, phone, time for you to shut up for good. The phone has decided to make noises, and must be silenced for good. There we go. 2, 3, 4. Cool. The phone is now permanently, temporarily silent. Good. Alex Vance was pretty good in Half-Life 2. Specifically Half-Life 2 Episode 1 and Episode 2. They gave her good AI. She is capable of killing everything, just a lot more slowly. It's very hard to game over if she's around, unless you yourself get hit and killed. She's strong enough to, like, flip zombies and then shoot them while they're on the ground and stuff like that. And I said, well, what if the player hides behind her? And they're like, so what? It'll take forever and they'll be bored. Okay. I see a pig and a harpy matriarch. Killing the matriarch first. This is from the Alakir Desert. Go figure. It's dead. Who are you?
Is there a problem?
A Breville guard? What are you doing down here?
Take care.
This isn't anywhere near Breville. What is happening here? This is Butterfly Grove. Okay. We're at an Allied well near Butterfly Grove. By the way, Glitter Mitten Grove is an interesting video game. It originally hid Frog Fractions 2. If you've never played Frog Fractions 2, you can actually import your Mass Effect 2 save into Frog Fractions 2 in order to change a little bit of the game. I'm not joking at all. That is actually a function of Frog Fractions 2. Alright, let's see. Got some Lotus. What's in the chest? Some leather and septums. Fair enough. Wait for it. Yeah, the author of Frog Fractions 2 did a Kickstarter where he said he's going to hide his game inside another game and not tell anyone where it is. And you're going to pay enough money for him to do it. And Kickstarter said, sure. And so he did. And eventually they found his game hidden inside Glitter Mitten Grove. It's true. But everyone was sent a copy of the game the moment it was discovered on social media. Everyone who had kickstarted it. Yeah, I don't know what the Breville... I mean, the Breville guard must be on vacation or something. But even if he is, you'd think he'd have a different name besides Breville guard. Talk about being defined by your occupation. I don't mind when it's, you know, someone who never strays from their home. You know, like they live there, therefore you don't really have any need to know the name of every bandit, you know? I don't mind that. An abandoned shack. Arrows. Salvaged equipment? Salvaged equipment. Safe. Knights of the Nine, Cuirass, and Shield. Okay, this is obviously... I'm not supposed to have this yet. Lol. Funny, though. Yeah. That is pretty funny. I think that's the Knights of the Nine Priory over there. Let me double check on the map. It helps to have a map. Yes, Morrowind named all of its humanoid characters. Correct. Yeah, it's the Priory of the Nine. Let me mess with something in a different window really quick. Oh, boy. All right. Yes, it helps to have a map. We know that. Dragon Tongue. Remember, Skyrim has a lot less things. Has anyone ever seen Goat Simulator Waste of Space? It's pretty good. Waste of Space has you, the goat, starting a crowd kicker campaign for not Arnold Schwarzenegger. And not Arnold Schwarzenegger needs you to kick everybody to get their money. And that way he can expand his galactic empire. Alright. But yeah, it's a crowd kicker campaign where you kick people and they drop money and then you use it for your projects. Alright. That is where we need to go. That's the Spire. It also has the most unintuitive spaceship controls ever. Way Shrine to Akatoshi. Gnarl must be defeated. It's not dead. It's dead. That's a Palmer. It's freaking Khajiit! Kill it. Kill the Palmer. Got it. The Palmer is dead. Its pelt is mine. Yep. Let me see here. We're gonna make a save real quick before we go anywhere else. All right. Yeah, you were asking earlier if Alex could die in Half-Life 2. And the answer is yes, and you'd game over if she died, but typically you'd have to shoot her. It was very difficult for her to die to other NPCs. Alright, I'm messing with a different window real quick. Let me see here. So, I'm looking for a thing. Somebody asked about the meme here. Yeah, I mean, it was the Cyrodiil meme. Yeah, no, it was Skyrim. Yeah, if we do that right there, you can see. That's the one you were talking about, right? That one? Yeah. What mod manager would you recommend for Oblivion? Honestly, I don't recommend modding Oblivion. It's been terrible. So use a stupid, use Nexus Collections or Wabbajack or something. But I used Mod Organizer. Give me a second here. All right. Okay. So, what were we saying? Yeah. Onwards and sideways. Yeah, here it is. This is, you see, I'm using Mod Organizer right now. But I'm also running on Linux. It's kind of not normal at all. Okay. Yeah, Volps. I remember my last playthrough, I murdered the crap out of him. Do you have a post with a mod list to make the game stable? Did you know that the people who made mod lists for Morrowind, Skyrim, Fallout 3, New Vegas, Tale of Two Wastelands, Fallout 4, they all collectively, like that person who made all those mod lists unlisted their Oblivion one because Oblivion was such crap at making stable. The answer is to use as little mods as possible, just stability mods. But I remember they used to have a Glory of Cyrodiil mod. And they took their list down because it did not actually make the game stable enough after a few hours, you know. Like, you test it, oh, it's great. When you get like 20, 30 hours in, all of a sudden it starts becoming unstable and you go, what the hell? Asking about Bush. Let me see who else we got. I'm looking right now. No. I mean, here's the thing people don't realize. This is what people don't realize, okay? Now then, let's see. And gradually the crashing becomes more and more consistent. Yeah, I understand that. All right. Yeah, he's Shang Tsung from Mortal Kombat.
Oh, hello, guildmate. You're welcome to explore this site as much as you wish.
Damn. Do I like Diablo 2? I am a gigantic fan of Diablo 2. I think Diablo 2 Resurrected kind of sucks in the sense that you have to connect to battle.net and approve their EULA like once every 30 days. I'm really annoyed about that. But no. I'm really happy like that I managed to the propositions that I voted for passed, but I have zero control over the whatchamacallits over presidential elections because it's actually not the popular vote, it's the Electoral College, so I just even if I vote for third party, my state's gonna go blue and that's it. So I don't like I wish the mainstream parties, the Democrat and Republicans, they very stop existing. Unfortunately, my fantasy world isn't reality, so instead we go play video games. Yeah. That's it. I'm not a fan of Orange Man, nor was I a fan of the Kamala lady. Didn't enjoy either of them. But you know, that's that. Okay. So, tell me about TF.
Of all the members, T is my favorite, so it was wonderful being chosen as his assistant for my first assignment.
Cool. Yeah.
Even amongst Argonians, his swimming ability was considerable. He told me it was this, rather than any studies, that led to his appointment here. There's a lake near Blackrose in the Black Marsh where he comes from that he used to swim in. The basin is encrusted with jewels beneath thin layers of silt after a land cascade.
Yeah, they were talking about the scary lizard guy. Diablo 1, there's Beelzebub, the Hell 2, and there's an open source engine called Devolution X. Those are the three main Diablo 1 shenanigans. I actually like Diablo 2 quite a bit. It's just Resurrected is kind of a pain. What mods am I using? Well, this mod list has been going on for about 4 or 5 months now. And we've played for about 160-ish hours, so I don't remember which mods I'm using. You're going to have to type !mod list and go look at the list yourself, unfortunately. Not because I'm trying to be cheeky, but because I really don't remember at this point. Alright, let's go.
The waters look dark as midnight from the surface, but once you submerge yourself and dive down into the depths, you'll find, in Teve's own words, he's often used that story to tell me to keep my mind focused on what's important and not to rely entirely upon my studies. To everyone's surprise, Teve has always been on good terms with Tumir, the Khajiit, although he does keep telling him that of all the gems he collects, he likes the cat's eyes the most.
She never shuts up. I'm never going to ask her opinion ever again.
Alrighty then. See you later.
Damn. Up and away.
These things are only pieces of stone, but I love them.
Assistant 2? Assistant 2?
Have you ever seen anything like this? These glyphs are amazing, but what do they mean?
These glyphs are amazing, but what do they mean? Oh, you're stuck between going to sleep versus watching me. You should sleep. When you have the opportunity to sleep, you absolutely should. That said, you can always watch the recording of this stream later.
May you hear the music of Zenithar on your travels.
Yes. The game runs like crap and it crashes every hour or so. But don't worry. We've been playing this for a long time. Centrist? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. No. I don't have an opinion on a lot of things, and a lot of things I have opinions on, I don't share them in public. Fucking centrist. What are you talking about? I've come to the conclusion that I don't have answers. I only have problems. Alright, let's see here. Do you support the decriminalization of skooma? Depends on if you have a mod that gives buffs, right? That if the skooma gives actual benefits, like in Morrowind, then sure. But if it's Skyrim crap, then no. No, it's garbage. And, let's see. Okay, so we're down here in the ruins beneath the Spire. I remember when I was wearing the like blonde wig and I had the pink shirt on for Halloween, some guy came into the channel and started trying to pick a fight. They were saying shit like what do you call it? There are only two genders and stuff like that. And I'm like, who the fuck gives a shit about gender? Like, nobody. Just you, Mr. Snowflake, who came in bitching about it. All right. But yeah, provocateurs have been around now and again. Oh boy. Think we're good? Uh-oh, what's that? Black bear! Why is there a bear in the dungeon? Decriminalization of levitation. Thank God. Alright. Yes. Honestly, I don't know why the necromancers go along with the Elder Council's ban on levitation. I couldn't, I don't even know why that would be the case. I'm messing with something in a different window. Give me a sec. There we go. Alright. Angry evil bears. Our job is to clear this area out. Imagine getting mad at someone wearing a Halloween costume on Halloween. Well, I mean, I wear these cat ear headphones all the time, so it's, you know, there are people who are like, oh my God, he's gay. And so I told my wife, I've been told by the internet that I am in fact gay. The internet told me so. Can't, you know, it's unfortunate. We've been married for, you know, a long time, but, yeah, the internet said so. Alrighty then. Oh no. She took it about the same as when people on the internet used to say that nerd needs to get a girlfriend. Yeah. Is friendly fire on? You bet. We can accidentally kill, well, not kill, but knock down our friends and get them to attack us and stuff. It's actually a terrible time if it happens. But yeah, back during, you know, about, well, like 13, 14 years ago when I was streaming, because I was streaming back then too, lol. People were like, like, you're such a loser, you need to get a girlfriend, because, you know, I'm a nerd, right? Nerd culture had yet to propagate into the, you know, into popular culture. You know, so they'd see me being a nerd and go, because you know that when you've had sex, obviously you transform beyond recognition and you are no longer a nerd anymore, right? Obviously. Uh-oh, ogre time! Whoop. It was a savage ogre. You lose your wizard status. Whoop. We gotta go up now. Yep. Losing the ability to be remotely good at video games. Oh no. Oh no. What's this? Repair hammer. Yep. You'll never stop using Arch Linux. I'm using Pop OS, as you can see right up there on the left side. Yep. Pop OS. Okay, let's get going. Different backgrounds. Okie dokie. Oh god, the rocks. Ag. Can I get through there now? No. No, I cannot. Do I pick it, or does it randomly change through a program? It usually randomly changes through a program, but then I can, what do you call it? I can do a, whoa. Hello. More ogres. And rubies. And woofs. Timber woof. Damn. Aha. Okay. What was I saying now? Oh yeah, so, need to heal myself. Mm-hmm. I can hear more. There's no good this way. Yeah, I don't, I will probably never use Arch Linux, at least until it's, significantly, more accessible. Yes. Let me see. Crystal ball, corn, leeks, potatoes. It's nice that they have a live installer for it now. That it doesn't, isn't a pain in the ass like it used to be. But unfortunately, I still don't want to update my computer every week. And I know things can break horribly between updates. Arch Linux is still a bleeding edge operating system. And I much prefer, what do you call it, long-term support operating systems. Yep. LTS. Okay. Let me see. Did you know that there is a, there's a thing called, what do you call it? Installing Arch Linux every day until I get a girlfriend. It's a YouTube channel. And they're on like day 60. And they're getting faster. Their videos are getting shorter and shorter. They're getting better at it. Yep. Okay. Pickaxe time. We found a tiny ruby. But yeah, I find that Ubuntu, specifically Debian-based operating systems, are supported so well that I can usually find whatever I'm looking for and don't have to compile it from source. Come on! We can't find anything usable. 5 rubies. So we found 7 rubies out of that node overall. That's pretty good. Let's get going. Oh, webbing. Crazy. What's this? Spider! We must kill the spiders. Leather strips. Mm-hmm. Timberwolf. Okay. This is working. Grab the mushrooms. This area feels like an Elder Scrolls Blades area. You know, I'm actually going to be sad when they shut down Elder Scrolls Blades like they did Elder Scrolls Legends.
Do your worst.
Because Elder Scrolls Blades is not a bad game. Especially now that they fixed the loot boxes. It's, it was terrible when it first came out, but they made it better. Okay. There we go. Said the timers and microtransactions. They still have microtransactions, but you can no longer buy Daedric artifacts in the store, like, right away. You have to actually earn those from boxes. You can buy boxes, obviously, but the ones you find in-game no longer have a timer attached to them. So you don't have to worry about, oh, jeez, I'm on the verge of death. Like, I'm one hit from death. We need to drink 2 of those. Yeah, it was terrible when it first came out. Just awful. Yeah. Well, paralyzed by the spider. My bad. I enjoyed Induril my first playthrough, but I haven't played it since the expansion came out. So when I play it, there'll be more stuff. Does Blades have outdoor missions? The outdoor areas are basically dungeons, just with a skybox. That's the truth of it. But yes, there are outdoor areas. If you're wondering if there are big, like, open sandboxes, then no, not really. Induril had an expansion, yes. It definitely did. It's integrated into the current version of it, so you don't have to download it separately. Would you recommend playing Elder Scrolls Blades on Switch? I've only ever played it on my phone. I could not tell you. I have a Switch right here. I mean, I could try it, I guess. My real concern is because it's an always online game, they're gonna take it down like they did Elder Scrolls Legends. And that's really sad. Yep. Billy, at this point, the old version of Skyrim doesn't Oh, Ruby Atronach! Ruby Atronach! Crazy. 2 meteoric iron ingots and 10 rubies. Awesome. Anyway. Itchy. But yeah, because it's always online, you said you played Induril on the old version of Skyrim. Yeah, but the real problem with the old version of Skyrim is that because it's not 64-bit aware, it needs to, like, you need to use really janky script extender mods to extend its memory awareness, or it will crash all the time. That's just the reality of the situation. Whereas, with the special edition, you only need to change a few small things. Yeah. The spider paralysis reminds you of Daggerfall? Yeah, fair enough. I think we've gotten everything we can get. Nope, we found another tiny ruby. Yep. That's it. 3 tiny rubies. And a 4th tiny ruby. Damn. Getting a lot of rubies. We're gonna be able to craft up some good stuff. A 5th tiny ruby? Yeah, 5th ruby. I don't know what this is anymore. We failed to find anything usable. Fair enough. Okay, let's get going. I hear a monster. Before we go fight it, we are going to repair our stuff. Repair hammers, go. Do I have any of those? Damn, I'm just looking at all the gems I need to put away. I may have captured souls in these soul gems. It's R for repair hammer, I say, as my phone goes buzz buzz. Hello, hello. Okay, so let's see. YouTube says you've had like 3 to 4 crashes on your Skyrim load order on the special edition. Yep, it's much better than the old version of Skyrim, which crashed all the time. Yeah, makes perfect sense. Let's see. Spider on Twitch says, always online. Yeah, Elder Scrolls Blades is an always online game, even though it's a first-person dungeon crawler. It lives or dies based on its microtransactions. And unfortunately, they have already shut down Elder Scrolls Legends, or at least they're going to be shutting it down very soon. So I'm looking at this going, this is a bad thing. You said 64-bitting Oblivion would be amazing. I know. I would love that. I would, honestly, they need to offload Oblivion's scripting engine into, like, the script extender. The script extender won't go nope and crash when something goes wrong. It just goes, hey, we can't load the plugin any further. Yep. Anyway, we're going to repair this sword here. No problem. I guess we'll repair all our stuff. That makes the most sense. We got 15 hammers left. Gonna go, download Blades? Cool. Yeah, Blades had, like, energy timers and, sorry, timers for its chests originally, so it acted like an energy bar system where you couldn't get any more chests because your chest capacity was full. You were basically screwed. You were continually waiting for a chest to tick down. You had to spend premium currency to open them early. Well, they fixed that during their first major update, and the game's been pretty decent since then. It's a pretty good, decent dungeon crawler. I'd say it has the most complex combat in the Elder Scrolls, but that isn't saying much. Let's see. ESO has an endless dungeon mode now. Yes. I looked at that and I said, wow, they finally caught up to the deep dungeons of Elder Scrolls. Of Final Fantasy XIV. As you know, I'm a filthy degenerate, and I play an Ohm's Khajiit in Elder Scrolls. in Final Fantasy XIV. Lol. My wife's a cat girl, and I'm a cat boy. As you might be able to figure out. Yep. Okay. This way, Ogre! Got him before he could hit me. Last Ogre kind of kicked my ass, and I had to drink a potion. You'd buy an Oblivion remaster in a heartbeat? Yeah, there's issues there. There's some pretty serious issues with the, what do you call it? With them making a quote-unquote remaster. They sandbox their port on the Xbox. Like, they basically emulate the old Xbox environment. It's really silly. But, yeah. Meaner monsters. There's actually something better now. It's called Mutex. Let me go pull it up real quick. Yeah. So if we go to Daggerfall Unity, it's called the Mudex, Meaner Unleveled Monster Dex. And so basically what this does is it has the Daggerfall enemy expansion, which adds a bunch of new monster types. And then they're unleveled, so when you go to a new dungeon, they, their level will be scaled to that dungeon, not to the player's level. So you feel like they're unique based on the location. And of course, they're meaner. You know, that buffs enemies, removes level scaling, makes dungeon spawns more thematic. But it's also using the enemy expansion. So if we go over here, you can kind of look at the enemy expansion where it uses monsters from Elder Scrolls 1 and other shenanigans. So, like, there's a bunch of different monster types that were in Elder Scrolls 1 and other titles that are now in Daggerfall because of the enemy expansion, as you can see. Like lizard men and stuff like that. And, of course, why the breakdancing Dark Brosen Hood? I have no idea. But yeah, you combine the Daggerfall enemy expansion with Mudex, and that's how you get a much bigger experience. I forgot what the other one was. There was, I think it was called. Let me look. Okay, there's another one you want to use with that called Horrible Hordes, which spawns monsters in packs instead of just individually. Yeah, you can use Mudex and Horrible Hordes together. And, again, just groups of monsters instead of just one. Yeah. Okay. Do first-person gauntlet? Yeah. Gauntlet's pretty cool, though. Let's see. Blood. Blood calls out for blood. What's this? Purloined Shadow? Huh. Let's read the book. Unfortunately, I have bad news for you about the election. It was actually won by, and you'll never believe this, but it was actually won by the Angry Video Game Nerd, okay? The Angry Video Game Nerd won the election. Furthermore, let me see here. Furthermore, he is also a secret, this is something nobody knew about him. He was actually a weeb. Yeah. Anyway. This way. Meat. Nothing. We got what we found. Nothing down there. Wait, I hear something. On the other side of that wall. Something's going on. We have to clear out this dungeon. Yep. Okay. Spider's dead. Where are we going? I need to check the map. It helps to have a map. Okay. There it is. This way. Hold on. It was... Pull open this. It was... Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and have this VeggieTales picture up here for no reason. And while I go and look for something else. Let me see. Oh, yeah. That and this shotgun meme. Yeah. There you go. Hold on. I'm still looking for something different. Give me a second. Almost done. Let's see. What else? I think it was... Yeah. Starts with an H. Ah, yeah, I got it. Here it is.
Good evening, me lord. Helps to have a map. Helps to have a map. Helps to have a map.
Okay. Anything else we need? Let's see. Wizardry 8. I've only played the first few wizardries. Like, the first 4, I think. I have not played any of the later entries at all. It would be something to check out for sure. Let me see. What the hell is this? Someone, yeah, I have no idea. What's going on here? Shenanigans. Okay. I think what we wanted to use was, oh yeah. It was, it's over elves. I have depicted you as the Soyjak. This is Ysgramor, you see. He's a legendary Nord warrior. And then, if we take it from the elves' perspective, however, the elves' perspective is a bit different, as you can see. The elves see it a little bit different there, yeah. That's ABCs for Barbarians on the cover of the book, by the way. Yep. Let me see. Anything else? I'm looking down this list. Okay, I think we're done. Yep. I like to use this meme every once in a while on the internet. Some people get triggered by this. It's pretty funny. Yeah. Yeah, that's a meme that that some people are very, very sensitive to. Let's see. Thanks for getting you to play Starwind. You're having fun. Yeah. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Make sure, if you haven't already, to check out the Starwind Enhanced as well as the Death Troopers expansion pack for what do you call it? For Death Troopers. Sorry, for Starwind. There's an expansion pack to Starwind. It's definitely good. Endor is another expansion pack. Those are both great. Mods with their own expansions. Well, it's not just a mod. It's basically its own total conversion of Morrowind. It's its own video game. Just happens to share a lot of mechanics with Morrowind. Forgotten City mod? Yeah, long time ago. Forgotten City is its own game now, separate. Let me see here. Yeah. Someone talked about Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. That was that meme there. But we don't talk about that one too much, though. We just show that off for a second, and people go, oh, and they get very sad. Yep. Anyway, I think otherwise we're basically good to go. Oh yeah. Fallout meme real quick. Don't forget about Vault 111 dwellers there. Yeah. There you go. Yep. That's a Fallout 4 meme right there. Anyway, I think we're good to go. Should be A-OK. Onwards and sideways. Did you vote? Some time ago. I get ballots mailed to me. But, I'm also a consummate third-party voter, so, you know, like, all my votes care about are, what do you call it? The ballot measures and the the court justices, like the judges, the judges. So I have to. It actually takes quite a bit of time for me to go and what do you call it? It takes quite a bit of time for me to go and figure out like what kind of case law the different judges set. They provide no information on the ballot whatsoever about what the judges do, and it's just like, or what the judges have done, what their history is. So I have to go research it myself. It's like, oh yay. Most people just kind of check boxes down their party line, and I'm like, yeah, but I'm undeclared for a reason. I always have been. People have long associated me, or early on they were like, oh, you're a Republican. And then more recently, oh, you're a Democrat. It's like, no. I very much dislike both those political parties. I have always had vastly changing ideas. Oh boy. Moving along. Well, even in countries that have like ranked voting, it can still get pretty bad with certain parties coming out on top and kind of finagling shit to make sure that they get all the ad revenue and ad buys and stuff, right? You'd be surprised. There's once parties have ensconced themselves into a country, they don't really want to give up power, which is understandable. So they'll finagle things to make sure that they don't. Look at how interesting Australia's government is, for example. But Australia doesn't even have a Bill of Rights, so there's a lot wrong with that. Yep. You said if an independent wins, they'd be completely isolated. Correct. Absolutely correct. You'll notice that in the United States, at least, the system, the quote-unquote establishment, has a way of swarming around an outsider and basically bringing them into the fold. That's what happened to a certain orange man who was more or less an outsider and became the poster boy for the establishment. And this will happen with anybody who is quote unquote an outsider. If they wanna play ball, then if they want to get anything done, they're going to have to play ball. The system itself will turn them into that which they were trying to distance themselves from. Trying to mine some iron. Moving along. How much iron? We got 3 iron ore so far. Plus the 2 that we got initially. So that's like, we're at, yeah, like 6. Okay, we got everything. Cool. We've been picking up iron in other nodes as we go through here. Pretty cool. Been getting good stuff. There's a lot of dead people here. Blood everywhere. Yep. So, well, wait till I go back and play Asheron's Call again. That's when everyone's like, have you played RuneScape? No. No, I actually haven't. Believe it or not. Okay. Let's see. We gotta go over here. Gotta go over there. So we gotta head on back. Is mining governed or affected by any skills? No. However, the resources you get are very much affected by the crafting skill, which is a new skill. Yep. Let's go. Too many bots on MMOs? I really only have time for Final Fantasy XIV myself. As far as MMO goes. But yeah, I get what you mean. You said you much prefer the ranked voting over yeah, I understand. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying that despite it existing, a couple of the major political parties have finagled their way into very high amounts of representation. That's what I'm trying to say. What I'm saying is it's not a perfect system. You know, we can say we prefer one system or another. That's, Restream bot is dead for good. I will eventually get another bot set up, but that is in the fullness of time. Did you like Asheron's Call? Favorite MMO? Hands down, no question. The developers of Asheron's Call used to, what do you call it? They used to participate in events back in the day. And so what would happen is every 3 months or so, the game's story would advance. And not only would you have a patch with new enemies and new areas and new quests, but it would also advance the world's story a bit. Things would happen, and the developers would participate as characters that they could control. Kind of like Ultima Online, you know, where Lord British would walk around. Bogus! Damn, that hurt. I'm on the verge of death. Whoop. One down. One more hit and I'm dead. Gonna heal up, though. Should be fine. What do we got now? Now. Let's see here. Mm-hmm. We're not gonna die yet. Did Lord British become a trope? Lord British was a character that was in all of the Ultima games, and he's actually a stand-in for Richard Garriott. Kind of like how Sheogorath was Ted Peterson until Todd Howard, you know, released Shivering Isles and turned him into a joke. Don't get me wrong, I like Shivering Isles a lot, but he did a disservice to the original character of Sheogorath as it was portrayed by Ted Peterson. Ted Peterson actually used to roleplay as Sheogorath on the old Bethesda forums. And the character that they created in Shivering Isles was kind of a joke compared to the, you know, maniac that... Oops. What's this? Just took me back? I think this took me back. Oh, boy. Is there a way to view his old roleplay? That's the fun part. They took down the old Bethesda forums. Wrecked them. I pressed a button. What's this? Ah, spell tome for Frostbolt. Grand Ring of Magicka, Ring of Nihilism. Nice. 7% magic resistance. Damn. Okay. How was he different? More a Hannibal Lecter type character. You know, you like, they really play to quote-unquote mania in the newer versions of Sheogorath, but, you know, the dementia part was there too. The kind of character who would rip open a lady's ribcage to invent music. Yep. Lost media, exactly. The old Bethesda forums were killed, unfortunately. Metallic shard. What's this? I've discovered a shard. It will definitely interest the leader of the Archaeologist Guild. Neat. What's over here? Scales, wood, salt, glow dust. I got some good stuff here. Glad we got it. I think this is the way forward. Let me save before we go. Just in case. But yeah, Ted Peterson described Sheogorath as someone who is just as likely to harm as help. And, you know, unpredictable was the way it was phrased. Unfortunately, that translated into goofy clown man who went cheese for everybody. Let's see. I've never played Warhammer Online. I will say this. When I was playing WoW, World of Warcraft, I saw an advertisement for Warhammer Online. It said, "Why play WoW World of Waiting? Our servers are online and ready for adventure." Or was that EverQuest 2? No, I think it was EverQuest 2. I think it was EverQuest 2 that said that. No, I don't think it was Warhammer. I misremembered. Let's see here. Is monk hand-to-hand character viable for Daggerfall? Once you become a wereboar or werewolf, you get a severe boost to your hand-to-hand skills to the point at which it is viable. However, you cannot join the Fighters Guild unless you are skilled in a weapon. Your fists don't count. Quick save. My memory of EverQuest 2 was I was going through the leveling area, no problem. Then I met a fairy player, and it was what do you call it? They had like voice lines, and the voice line for the female fairy went, "Like my wings, wanna touch them?" And I kind of walked away. Let me see here. How you doing?
Oh, hello, guildmate. You're welcome to explore this site as much as you wish.
I already did.
All done? Well, alright then. I'll see you around.
Diablo 1. Okay, so let's see. Steam Deck. Is the Steam Deck good? Yes. Yes, it is. I do not own a Steam Deck, but several of my friends do. In fact, don't know if Dretch is here. Probably not, but he owns a Steam Deck, and he could probably tell you about how amazing an emulation machine it is. It's also pretty good, yeah, for like Elder Scrolls games on the go. OpenMW, the open source Morrowind engine, is a delight for sure. Yeah, Dretch. Tell him how you like the Steam Deck there. But I don't really have a need for a gaming console on the go myself, because if I'm out and about, I'm usually focused on the world, being that I am the driver. And if I'm on a plane, however, I will play a little bit of Aria of Sorrow on my phone. Note that my phone is like half the size of my head, because this is actually a Galaxy Note. It's a halfway point between a tablet and a cell phone, right? Like, in terms of size. So, what I'll do is I'll connect my, I'll use this as a monitor, and then I will have a Bluetooth earpiece for audio, and then I'll get my Xbox controller as a, what do you call it? I'll use the Xbox controller via Bluetooth. So I'll have a little Bluetooth earpiece and a Bluetooth Xbox controller, and then I'll have this as a monitor, right? And that's my quote-unquote gaming on the go. But I'm only on a plane like twice a year, you know? That's it. You know, that's otherwise I don't need to be gaming on the go at all, because, you know, I'm busy. Yeah. But yeah. Like, if you're going to do, hold on a second. Like, there's a lot of different setups for, like, configuring Elder Scrolls games, getting them to run, like, Mod Organizer running in Linux. I am running this game in Linux right now, and I can tell you right now, if I Alt-Tab out, you can see Mod Organizer running, no problem there. This is my control panel. You can see my two Bluetooth devices, my YoWoo headset, which is connected right now, and my Xbox controller, which is not connected at the moment. But yeah. Let's see. I guess we have to go back to the Archaeologist Guild now. Take us a moment to find out where the hell that is. It is to the east. Always to the east. No, it should be right there. Yeah, northeast, toward the Imperial City-ish. That's fine. I think we are doing well. It looks like we have our stats damaged slightly. I have a spell for that. Exclamation point mod list. It'll be an article on the website. Should be like the 3rd or 4th article down on the page. Let's see. Winds of Rejuvenation. These will get our stats up. You can see how, yeah, so we're still -5 on agility. It's probably a disease, if I had to guess. Probably a powerful disease. Yep. I've cleared the cave, found the shard. Let's go. Alright. How much do you need to know to do live streams on Linux? Open Broadcaster is cross-platform, yes. So, get ready for the infinite, as you can see. Open Broadcaster is cross-platform. Yes. Let's click Babyborn commercial.
Poor baby born, please don't cry anymore, 'cause your mommy is here, baby born, baby born. When baby born cries, she's thirsty. Let's give her a bottle. Just like a real baby, she's wet her diaper. Baby born, baby born.
I'm not the one to ask. I've been using Open Broadcaster for years and years now on Linux. And, sorry, on Windows. And so when I went to use it on Linux, it's the same, right? There's, like, no functional difference between Open Broadcaster on Windows and Linux. So I've been using it for years on Windows without a problem there. You said Babyborn was an ad on TV. Yes, but you have to remember that that is the legendary hero of Skyrim, right? The Babyborn. That's people like, I can't believe he's going around calling people sky babies. No, I'm not. People think I am, but I'm actually insulting the concept of the Dragonborn itself in Skyrim, right? People get like really uppity about it. They're super insecure. Like if you like playing Skyrim, that's cool. I like playing Skyrim. I did a 700-hour Skyrim run. Loved the hell out of it. But I still think the Dragonborn concept is juvenile. You know, it's babyish. And so people get super defensive over that and think I'm calling them sky babies. It's really funny because I'm actually insulting the concept of the Dragonborn itself. Yep. People believe that they are the Dragonborn. Oh, no. I remember one time when I played as, I was playing a Thalmor character, and I got someone to leave a whole paragraph. It was more than a paragraph. It was like a whole page worth of comments. This was back when Google Plus was integrated into YouTube, and you could leave like a whole page worth of comment. And so I remember the beginning of the comment saying, "You're supposed to be the hero." And they got really angry, and they left like a whole page worth of why I'm playing Skyrim wrong. Yeah. It was pretty funny. Anyway, let's see. What else? Double checking something. Okay. Let's do it. Must be console. You'd be surprised how early on, before they added modding to the Xbox version, proper modding that is, just how uppity, and yeah, I've got to restart the game, it crashed. Just how uppity the console users were about, like, you need to go to the chest in Dawnstar, and you need to go use, you need to go access the chest, the secret chest underneath the vendor at Dawnstar. I'm like, I modded that out. And they're like, why would you mod that out? It's useful. They got very, very uppity about why would you possibly not use absolutely everything in your ability? Yeah, go to the chest under Whiterun. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, though, is people get very, or at least got in the past, very angry with me for fixing exploits. Why are you not optimizing the fun out of your game? Exactly. All right, what's this? Okay. I think it was this. Yeah, there we go. Yes, exactly. Dupe glitch. You got it. It's absolutely, positively a hilarious thing. All right. What else? But yeah, if you want to know more about Daggerfall, I actually have a guide on YouTube about it. It's a new player guide. I talk about some of that stuff. All right. So, let's get going. Yeah, someone mentioned that Chris Chan actually did a live stream covering the election footage. Like, I was like, why? And someone sent me the actual live stream itself, and it had Sonichu on the thumbnail. And I looked at that, and I went, wow. I like making people upset, but if I covered an election, I'd probably make people too upset because I don't like either political party. So I will inevitably insult everybody. And that would not go over well with some people. A lot of people, I should say. Like, I'm good with pissing off an occasional person, you know, here and there. Like, occasionally someone will pop in and tell me, get rid of that headset. I'm like, but, yeah. Let me see. 2016 Skyrim election video. Don't think I had that. I did make a couple 2016 Skyrim memes, though. Like, I had Jaeger Tharn winning the White House. That was pretty funny. I don't have that meme on hand right now. But, yeah, it was pretty cool having Jaeger Tharn win the election. Okay. There we go. Jaeger Tharn is the villain of Elder Scrolls 1: The Arena. And the best villain in the series. By far. Okay. Make a Skyrim election video? No. I think we managed to crash it a second time. Second crash, everybody! This is exciting. Like, I have a feeling it's this location. I'm just gonna fast travel back when I get back into the game. Because fuck this! Okay. Reload. Yep. Well, I mean, Todd Howard was going to add politics where you were going to, like, join the Elder Council. But that never made it into the game, unfortunately. What a shame. What a shame. Yep. Gameplay? No, nobody comes for the gameplay. If they did, they'd just be playing the game themselves. Currently, we got amazing... what made Jaeger Tharn the best? His dialogue. His in-your-face dialogue. No other villain is that in your face. Let's see here. Okay. What do we got? Oh. But yeah. That's weird. What a strange thing to be happening. I missed a call, but I don't recognize the number. And it's like, the filter let that call through for some reason. I'm like, but that number's not on my list. Why'd the filter let it through? I have an allow list for my phone. It's, you know, some people have a blacklist where they block certain numbers. I block all numbers except for the ones on my list. So the fact that that call made it through is kind of weird. Right. My goodness. Okay. Let's go ahead and travel now. Travel. There we go. Archaeology Guild. Perfect. Your spells out spam. That's funny. Alright, let's go talk to the leader of the Archaeology Guild.
You're back. Were you able to clear out the ruin?
Yes, and I found this.
What's this? You found this in the ruins?
Yes, I did. It was in the second chamber.
So, there was a second chamber. After all, let me take a look at that. Very peculiar. The outer matrix here is no ordinary igneous rock. It's certainly not sedimentary.
So you don't know what the rock is. Interesting. Give me a second there. Delete for now. Okay.
Judging by its density and structure, I'd say this has to be a meteorite.
So you think it came from space? From one of the outer realms?
But this inner matrix is really spectacular. Look how it glows.
Carmageddon max damage? There's an open source Carmageddon engine, actually. Yeah. Weird stuff. Right. Let me see. You're reading an archive of old Bethesda Farm stuff. You never knew Sheogorath worked as a banker? Sheogorath did a lot of different things, actually. Yeah. I can't remember the name of the open source Carmageddon engine now. Oh, it's gonna drive me crazy trying to remember it. I know I posted it somewhere. I could probably look at my social media profile at some point. And the idea is the open source engine kind of works on Linux and Windows alike without a problem. More importantly, you don't have to change anything. Oh. Okay, the shards removed reward.
For such good work on a first assignment, you're right. Here, take this key to display case C.
C? Display case C.
Farewell.
A. B. Display case H.
Hello there.
Wait. Okay, that's display case A. This is display case B.
To meet you.
It's always a pleasure to meet you. I'm confused. Let's go upstairs. There's display case D. This is I. Painfully close to the Mythic Dawn. Display case C! That is a Dwemer Cog. I think I'm gonna leave it here. He wanted me to sell the Dwemer Cog. I'm not doing that. Alright, let's see about our next assignment. I need the next job. Jobbly-dobbly-dob.
Get going. I'm eager to get a hold of that dissolving agent.
What dissolving agent? What are you talking about?
That's all then.
Dissolving agent? What? I don't have a list for that. Hey.
Yet.
Dissolving agent. Inner matrix?
I've seen my fair share of meteorites, but nothing like this.
Nothing like that. Okay, well, tell me more. I'm confused.
It appears as though the glowing inner matrix is firmly encased in this otherwise ordinary meteorite.
Okay.
And look here, I can make out a marking on the inner material.
The material? Nah, I don't see it. Yeah, I see it.
But it's barely legible. We need to clear off some of this grime.
What? Why did it ask me if I could see it or not when it didn't show it to me? Let me see here. Grime.
It's definitely a deposit of some sort. Perhaps a fusion crust. Whatever it is, it's stuck on there good. I know what will do the trick. To miss dissolving agent.
See, he kind of started out of order. He didn't tell me I needed a dissolving agent.
Tumir, our resident paleontologist, developed a special dissolving agent to help his fossil excavation. He had a similar problem with stubborn mineral deposits. They completely enveloped his fossil. I want you to go see Tumir and bring me back a vial of his dissolving agent. Here, I'll mark his excavation site on your map. And hurry back. I'd like to get to the bottom of this.
Cool. Let's do it.
That's all then.
That is all. Can't believe you gave me a key to this Dwemer cog. I don't need a Dwemer cog, thank you very much. Maybe he thinks I'm going to study it. That is a distinct possibility. Alright. Let's go get that part done. Wait, there's an Imperial riding a horse. Interesting. Yeah, the Archaeology Guild's kind of cool, I guess. What else we got going on here? Alright, so... his dig site. I've actually been to his expedition site before. We're gonna have to go this way. No big deal. We are quite fast, as you can see. Speedy, even. Wonder if there's a tavern here. That's just somebody's house. I guess they don't have an inn here. Yeah, these are just people's houses. We have maxed out speed, so... oh, the Sleeping Mare. We found an inn. We can sleep for the night. This is good. Hey there.
Don't go stirring up trouble.
Why? What are you talking about? Tell me about Umbra.
Umbra? You need to speak with the Rocky the Wide. I've got nothing to say about Umbra.
Rocky the Wide. Palace Gate?
We are a small community. Mostly keep to ourselves. Can't say it isn't nice to see a new face around, though.
Uh-huh. You just told me I need to keep to myself, though.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Maybe. How about I'll sell you This iron crap. I don't have need of it. In fact, I'd very much... Oh, interesting. This archaeologist stuff is pretty nice. But let's keep going down just in case. Don't think so. I think we got everything. What a shame. Okay.
Another satisfied customer.
Howdy, Harold. We're, it's been a long day. I went ahead and I put up a Doom guide on my YouTube channel for people because they keep asking about, like, whenever I play Doom, they're like, what mod are you using? How are you using it? Stuff like that. People usually ask for the mod list. I'm like, damn. I play in so many different Doom configurations that it just isn't practical to have a single mod list, yeah. Anyway, I think I covered all the bases, and that's the important thing. The most important thing that happened today, though, was the fact that the medication is working for my mouth. Like before, when I was doing my live streams with the VTube avatar, I like the red on my mouth was like the Joker. It was actually around my my lips. It was I could have said, why so serious? Yeah. But the medication's working, so now like the lips are slightly more red, but that's about it. Yeah. Oh well. Let's see here. Bed.
I have a room if you're interested. It's 10 gold for a night.
Sure.
Go upstairs and look for the first door. Sleep well.
Sleep well.
Be seeing you.
That was some sentence mixing there. I could hear it. Alright, it's 10 p.m., so about 10-hour nap should do it. And now we're ready to go. We've got an 8-hour rested bonus, and I'm going to jump over their heads. What I really want to do is access... there's nothing there. Okay, cool. Let's save and get out of here. Who are you?
Yes?
Rumors.
The Elder Council and the bureaucracy have managed the Empire's affairs for decades. The Emperor rules, but the Council handles all the details.
Okay.
Be seeing you.
So has the Council ever tried to subvert the will of the Emperor? That's a good question. Alright. You said Kingdom Crumb Delivery 2 won't include De Novo. That's funny. But, I mean, De Novo costs like $10,000 for its license fee per month, basically. So, you know, really isn't worth it. Plus, mod makers are a big part of the, what do you call it, the Hungry Henry community. And, wouldn't really appreciate that. I mean, the cool thing about Kingdom Crumb Delivery is that they really do have the ability to manage it on their own, right? Let me see. Yeah, it's... someone got really angry at me when I was explaining the Kingdom Crumb Delivery. You know, they got, like, really uppity about it. You'd be surprised how people can get, just get so pissed off over such little imagery, you know? Okay. We gotta cut across the water. Elsewhere Champion's here. Where? There he is.
Spare me! Ha!
Oh, successfully used Demoralize. Whoa! It did. Victory is mine. Jesus Christ be praised. Exactly. But no, De Novo's kind of awful for several reasons. It makes modding very difficult. Let me see. Let's go. Onwards, inside ways. All right. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go AFK for like 5 minutes. Then I'm going to do the next quest, and that'll probably be the end of our short stream for today. So, I'll be right back in like 5 minutes-ish. We'll do one more quest before I go. So, be right back. Okay. Let's hit some buttons.
So even though the world is huge, you can select anywhere you know about in the map and instantly fast travel there. This gets you right to the fun. Fast travel. Fast.
Alright. We gotta head south to the camp. There's some horses here. I remember those horses getting killed by bandits. And also an evil unicorn. That was funny stuff. Alright. Man, I do hope things get better for you. But I'm glad you aren't out on the street, at least. Gotta kill the Westweald crabs. Here we go. An Imperial. Where is he going? What is going on? NPCs in their pathfinding in Skyrim is, I would call it, much better than it is in Oblivion. In Oblivion, they are so janky. Where they run around. The horse is dead. What a shame. Damn, they are hunting the wolves. Thankfully we can... Oh, a pheasant too. Incredible. These who I think they are. Elsewhere saboteurs. Whoa. Let's get this over with. Watch out, Mr. Adoring Fan. Okay, one's dead. Rock, rock. Oh, jeez. I got hit with a lightning bolt. That was scary. This way. Nothing so far. I'm just grabbing a bunch of herbs really quick on our way through. Oblivion is the best and worst game ever made, you say? That's a very good question. I certainly enjoy the amazing little sandbox Bethesda built. Admittedly, it is very, very busted. And less in a fun Morrowindy sort of way, and more in a what the hell is going on sort of way. Okay, there's an Oblivion gate right over there. Yeah, this ain't happening. I'm gonna go over, grab the Oblivion gate so that it's marked on my map. But then I need to get this quest done. Daggerfall, Morrowind, and Oblivion all kind of have something that they're best at. I think that Skyrim goes in the same direction Oblivion was going, but they kind of throw the baby out with the bathwater and get rid of some systems that Oblivion had that were actually enjoyable, rather than fixing them. Dramora! Damn. Damn it. Got, trying for that stab attack. Nope, we managed to crash the game again. Glorious. Okay, this is our last attempt there. Oh, boy. Oblivion, Reloaded has a built-in memory cleaner. Oh, I'm sure there's all kinds of shit going on in the background of my game. I'm certain of it. There's no fixing this, sadly. I just have to shrug. Daggerfall Unity is much better, and what do you call it? OpenMW is basically impossible to crash. Like I managed to crash OpenMW by loading an invalid module. Not because it like the module was bad, but it was for the wrong version of Daggerfall Unity. So let's see. Yep. What's funny is Open Microwave runs on Android, and you said this game becomes less and less stable as you play. Oh, really? I mean, you definitely said something there. Let me show you 166 hours and 44 minutes. Okay, let's go. Basically, yes. About a crash an hour on average. Sometimes more, sometimes less. Sometimes I'll go 3 or 4 hours without a crash. But yeah, Oblivion is a special little game. It averages about a crash an hour. Some areas are less stable than others. You there! I challenge you! We're clearing these guys. The stunted scamps must die. Alright, now we are going to use a command called TG. It only means toggle grass. It has no other meaning. Alright, so grab the scamp skins there. No issues. And that's it. Okay, we can toggle the grass back on. No problem. Waiting for the amulet? Wrong. Wrong. We started out in pre-Oblivion Crisis Cyrodiil. And, what do you call it? We were not there when the Emperor died. We were a courier. Gathering, delivering packages across Cyrodiil. And so what happened is eventually the Oblivion Crisis started due to us hitting a certain fame threshold. And when it did, a priest came and told us, hey, you have to get teleported into this jail cell so that the Emperor can meet you. Like, this is very important. And I said, you're a crazy man, goodbye. And so I ignored him. And 3 days later, the Oblivion Crisis started anyway. And we found the Amulet of Kings on the corpse of a man named Bendu Olo at Fort Ash. We delivered it to Joffrey, and Joffrey's like, you have been caught up in the strange destiny of the Septums. You must find Brother Martin. 60 years later, 60 hours later, I had yet to go to Kavach. Eventually we got to Kavach, and we delivered him to Cloud Ruler Temple successfully. Then we rebuilt Kavach. After we rebuilt Kavach, we actually killed the heir to Count Goldwine, and were ourselves declared Countess of Kavach after we took his proof and kind of fabricated a story about how we were Goldwine's heir. It took the Elder Council a while to ratify that, but now we're the Countess of Kavach running around closing Oblivion gates. Yep. We're also the owner of the Gold Horse Courier Service, because we started as a courier. Well, we own the courier service because Chirrup Goldhorn, the owner, was up to some shady smuggling. And so we had to kill him and take over the business. He was not a nice guy. Anyway. We have a manager who's running most of the day-to-day affairs at the Gold Horse Courier for us. No problem there. No, we didn't get shot in the head, although the game was rigged from the start. We're currently working on the Adventurers Guild and the Archaeology Guilds. But,
Send your bloody soul straight to Sovngarde.
to Sovngarde! Yeah. We joined the Thieves Guild because, you see, remember I told you it was pre-Oblivion Crisis? We talked to Uriel Septim, and we accidentally were in crouch mode, which activated pickpocketing. Unlike Skyrim, wherein you can look in someone's pocket and it's not considered a crime, it is very much considered a crime in Oblivion to, like, open up the Emperor's pocket and look inside. That was a crime. We went to prison for that. But then the Thieves Guild recruited us for some reason. Hey, that dumbass failed to pick the pocket of the Emperor. Let's recruit her. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. It just happened. Okay, so we're not going into the Oblivion Gate. We just wanted to mark it on our map so we can come back to it later. That's pretty important. These mud crabs don't kill themselves. Let's go talk to our quest master. Any hopes for Elder Scrolls 6? Oh, there's always hope. Where there's life, there is hope. I always hope that games will be good. I am not invested in my preconceptions that Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be shit. I want to be wrong. I want to be incorrect when I say Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be shit. So there is hope. Where there is life, there is hope. However, let me show you what I was showing off before Starfield. Before Starfield released, Bethesda fans got angry at me because I was showing this off, okay? This is how I still feel to this day. I think that, that I am not excited. I'm not excited for Elder Scrolls 6. But I hope I can be pleasantly surprised. I hope I can be pleasantly surprised. Anyway.
Don't you just love field work? The fresh open air, camping under the starry sky. You can't beat that.
I'm looking for Termir.
If you ask me, there are just two reasons why Tumir is out in the sticks, and neither of them has anything to do with paleontology. The first and most important is that Tumir is a congenital practical joker. This would be instantly forgivable if he hadn't chosen Ryther as his target.
I see.
Tumir's got something against stuffy desk work, so he used a soul gem on Ryther's library, which somehow got them to talk in their author's voices when open. He'd said he'd intended to use it as a tool, so that they could provide a sort of commentary to the texts. Typically for Tumir, it was just a well-crafted lie.
I see.
What they actually did was to moan constantly about anything that had bothered them in life. Bad backs, pet hates, personal insults, anything. The second reason is that Tumir is a Khajiit, and he just loves big green open spaces. He has a knack for getting things his own way, too.
That is very strange. And you? Well, do you know where Sloan is?
You want me to tell you about Solan?
Solan.
Okay, but I don't know any more than the rest of us about our great founder and pioneer. Solan originally came from Hammerfell, where his family had been embroiled in the War of Betonis. As a child, he suffered from a wasting illness that was later to be cured when his uncle took him southeast to Valenwood healers. During his early life, he pined for Cyrodiil, where his fascination with the Aliads became fully realized. By the time he came to live in the Talos Plaza for a short while as a young man, he almost knew more than any single Imperial scholar before him.
How do you know all this? You have an encyclopedic knowledge about this guy. And yes, his face gets tired as he talks.
His memory was prodigious, and he had the scholar's fevered desire to gather knowledge. Yet there was more to him than this. He regarded the people as the keepers of sacred knowledge, and felt that everyone held some special part in Tamriel's history in their souls, and that they imparted some of this life force into their dwellings, where remnants would linger for many, many centuries. As such, he was a fanatical humanist, whose sense of charity and reverence of the people earned him the nickname of Solan the Baptist in the towns through which he would travel during his research.
Baptist. Baptist. Okay. I mean, I don't see how... Was he part of the Elysian Order? Because for those who don't know, the Elysian Order was basically the Christianity of the Elder Scrolls. They had... they believed that Shazar was the one true god, that Elysia was kind of the Jesus Christ to Shazar. Oh boy. Yeah, this is a problem. The Elysian Order also had a monkey man as its primary prophet. Quite scary.
Farewell.
Farewell indeed. Slimy cocoon. Wow. Glass vials. I hear a Nernrot. There it is. We'll gather up more of them. Can we sell them to Sandarian? No, we cannot. And that is a big bug. Okay. Scary.
Isn't this a beautiful specimen? It's perfectly preserved.
It is. Do you know anything about Sova?
Sova's originally from Skywatch in the Somerset Isles, where she enraptured the court there from a very early age. The lady's got a real talent, which many of her folk thought that she was wasting by coming here.
Okay.
It took her some time for her to adapt to the squalor, and she's never keen on Nords or Orcs or hired thugs.
In other words, me.
Her folk have a history with sea raiders from Hammerfell, you see. I tell you, if you think she's tough, you should meet her friends. They've been banned from visiting after the last time they inspected the place and found it unsuitable to requirements. I think they even had asked Cyrodiil for a while when they cleaned up his equipment and messed up the calibrations.
I see. That mic? Yes. This is Oblivion. Like, you're very, very lucky to have a mic of this quality for Oblivion.
But we get along just fine. as long as I bow to her every morning.
What about Aster?
Say's probably the most level-headed person I ever met, and it's hard to get on his bad side unless you do something stupid, like mess with his measurements and calibrations. He's a bright one, like many Bretons, but for one so young, he's incredibly well-traveled too. It makes him a bit of a hit with the ladies. For a while, I thought he had his eye on Norleen, but it turns out he already married a Khajiit in Riverhold called Kajmava, not too far away from the West Wheel.
Really? He married a Khajiit already?
She's not one of the southern city dwellers either, but a short-tempered nomad from one of the northern tribes, who some say is well connected with the clan mothers. Tamir went to the wedding. He was probably the only one capable of putting up with all that ritualistic moon worship. Maybe she'll be the first to successfully crossbreed a Breton, but I doubt it.
She'll be the first to crossbreed a Breton? Really? Breton Khajiit hybrid. Oh no. Okay then.
See you later.
The adoring fan is jogging in place for now. Look at that high quality run. I like how that Oblivion gate has turned everything into Deadland Sky. To No Man's Sky, it's Deadland Sky. Where's my target?
Oh, hello there.
Hello there. Stay a while and listen. So the camp is here. This is where I'm supposed to be in the tent. Tamir, where are you?
Yes, do you have a question for me?
Oh no. Looks like I can take the contents of the jewelry box, as well as the gold and silver nuggets. The nuggets are good. We can turn those into full-ass bars with the power of crafting. I was going to say alchemy, but no, just crafting.
What now?
What now? Tamir?
Hello, and who might you be?
I'm the new member. Teef sent me.
Really? So nice to meet you. I'm Tamir, resident paleontologist.
Let me guess. The item I need from him, I'm willing to bet he doesn't have it. Like, he needs materials for it that I have to go get.
What brings you out here?
I need the dissolving agent.
I am afraid I have run dry at the moment.
Hey, I figured it out.
I used the last of it this morning on the Ampeaks.
The Ampeaks is that big creature outside, right?
But it's easily made, assuming you've got the slime, of course, which I've got plenty of.
So I don't have to go fetching?
The corrosive slime from that cocoon in the outside tent is the active ingredient in the dissolving agent.
Fair enough.
It took me months to find that cocoon, but now I'm up to my knees in slime.
Mm-hmm.
Corrosive slime is the primary ingredient. Then you just mix that with green stain cup caps and you're done.
I got it.
I've got the slime, but I'm out of green stain cup caps. If you collect some for me, I'll make you a vial of dissolving agent.
I'm pretty sure I've got it.
Green stain cup caps aren't hard to find. Try searching this island.
I already picked him up.
And if you can't scavenge enough around here, try the Archaeology Guild Garden.
Oh, well, yeah.
You'll need 5 green stain cup caps to make a single vial of dissolving agent.
Here you go.
Technically speaking, it's Ampeaks adapsis.
Okay.
Being the first of its kind in the whole of Cyrodiil, I got to name it. The Ampeaks is a prehistoric creature, eons old.
prehistoric. But we have history going back to the Dawn Era. Like, there isn't anything earlier than the Dawn Era.
Release the Sadukar!
Woodrain, thank you for the $5 A. I appreciate it. It's awesome.
Slithering along the coastline, filter feeding on sand. That chitin exoskeleton and long spines help protect them from ambush predators. This particular specimen is exceptionally well preserved, so we're putting forth utmost care when excavating.
Mm-hmm. Well, before the Dawn Era, there wasn't a physical world. What we think of as ancient creatures were actually wandering Elnathe whose forms weren't locked. They transformed frequently.
Go easy.
Okay. Go easy. I gotta go back in and talk to him again about the cup caps.
Welcome to my humble abode. Have you gathered the 5 green-stain cup caps?
Yes, here you go.
Excellent. I'll just take those from you. Now, just give me a second to mix this together. And here you go, your vial of dissolving agent. If you need more, I'm happy to oblige.
Oh, we can get more dissolving agent if we want.
Go easy.
Go easy. We just gotta take this back to the camp then. Alright. So we're gonna use a special technique to get back. It's called fast travel. So what we do is we click on the place we want to go, the Archaeology Guild, and then we use fast travel.
So even though the world is huge, you can select anywhere you know about in the map and instantly fast travel there. This gets you right to the fun. Fast travel. Fast.
Okay. So, now we just have to go over here. You know how awesome Todd Howard was? He managed to go back in time to before he even worked for Bethesda and add fast travel to Elder Scrolls 1 The Arena. It's crazy. Alright.
You have the dissolving agent. Give it here. Perfect. Now I'll need some time to run the experiment. I have to be careful not to damage the inner matrix. In the meantime, I've got some good news for you.
News?
Ryther, our headmaster, has returned from his expedition.
Cool.
I've already put in a good word for you, but he'd like to meet you in person. You can find him in the library. It's right around the corner to your right there.
Cool.
Farewell.
You have ascended to level 32. Alright. Let's get ourselves all set up here. So, we're going to go ahead and invest points into personality because we need to just have the best personality ever. We're almost capped on personality. It's going to be great. Next, we need to go and check our skills. We're going to put points into... I guess we've capped Blade and we've capped Heavy Armor. So, is it going to be... It's going to be Security. Yeah. We're slowly going to get 75 Security, and then we're going to be able to open those advanced chests, the hard ones. We can't open hard chests right now. We will get killed by the traps inside. Yes, we added traps to the game. It's great. Let's see. We've got athletics to 75. I don't think we need to have that any higher. Yeah, armor, block. Block might be good. We use block quite a bit. Alteration, mysticism, acrobatics is for jumping. You know what? Mercantile's at 50. That's pretty good. Let's put points into crafting. Fuck it. Get crafting to 25. There we go. You are now twice as likely to successfully craft an item. Good enough. What else we got? Still looking. I guess we should try to get block to 50 as soon as possible. I'm going to do that right now. And that's good to pull it a stat spread there. So, we need to go to the library. The guildmaster wants me to talk to him in the library. Fair enough. Alright, rather than talking to the guildmaster right now, we are instead going to save it here. Because, as I said, this was going to be a short Oblivion stream. So it was 2.5 hours. But we got a little bit done, and I'm happy about that. We're going to continue this quest line when we get back. When we get back to Oblivion, probably. Let me look at the actual calendar here. Whoa, boy. Friday or Saturday. If Friday or Saturday, we'll end up doing more Oblivion. But I gotta run. So I'll be back in about, I don't know, a half hour or so with Vampire Survivors. I want to finish that up. I want to get the what do you call it? The Return to Castlevania thing done. And so I'm going to employ Dretch to help me through it. And we're gonna finish up Vampire Survivors when I get back. But I have to get up. I got to get something done in real life. And when that thing is done, I can come back and finish up the Vampire Survivors Castlevania DLC. So, we started that on Halloween. Love it. Definitely encouraged me to do a second run of it. And we're going to do that later. So, see y'all soon. I will be doing a different stream in about a half hour to an hour.